YouTube completely changed my life. And I only have 5 subscribers. And the reason this is because I talk about something that I'm really passionate about. I don't know any other content creators, especially people that are 30 or 40 years old, or maybe even older than that. And when you jump on YouTube, a lot of times you see people that are 18 or 20 years old that are building a business on YouTube. And I thought that I was sick of seeing those people make millions of dollars while I was just sitting around and watching their videos and making them the money. Now, this channel has generated so far $0. And it doesn't really matter. Or at least I should say, it's not urgent for me to make some money. Yes, I want to make some money out of this channel, but right now I only have 5 subscribers and I just want to get monetized. This is the first goal. It's not the only goal, but it is the first goal. And being monetized is wonderful, not because you're making the money, because you're probably not making that much money, even though it's a good bonus to have. But in order to get monetized, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 365 days. And when you have that amount of views and that amount of people who are interested in what you have to say, meaning that you get over 1,000 views per video, meaning that people are watching until the end of the video, meaning that people are interested enough in your journey or my journey in that case to subscribe to this channel and you know build a connection. And that's the other point that I want to make through in this video is because you are talking or I'm talking about something that I'm passionate about, which is growing on YouTube and building a business out of YouTube. Well, so far it's just growing on YouTube and sharing my journey of growing on YouTube. There are people, hopefully you are one of these people who are genuinely interested in building a YouTube channel for yourself. And it's something that feels really good is getting the comments from you guys telling me, that whatever it may be, that this is good, this is not good. So far the comments have been really positive and it just means so much to me because, as I said, I only have 5 subscribers. So people who take some time out of their day to comment, they're probably interested in that journey. And this is the biggest part. I'm trying to build a community, and every time I get a comment, it's not like those people that have millions and millions of subscribers that are getting comments in every single video. I'm not getting those comments. So if I do, or when I do get a comment, it really feels good. And thank you if you've been one of these people that leaves comments, because it just means so much, because I put all this time and effort into making those YouTube videos. They're not edited because I've talked about this in the past. I want to be genuine, and I think that cutting all that stuff out is not the best way to go about it and building a real connection. So, but I still put in so much effort into finding the right subjects, talking, having the points that I want to talk about. This video isn't scripted, but I still have to find out what I want to talk about before making the video, because otherwise I would be mumbling on and not knowing what I want to talk about. So there are things that come into play. The thumbnails are a big part of this as well, and it takes so much time. And when I see some things that are building in the background, like comments, likes, people that are subscribing, people that are viewing my video the whole way through, all of these things means a lot, because I'm not getting that. I'm not used to getting all that stuff. And since I'm putting in so much work into these videos, it just feels so good to actually have something to show for it. And since I'm building the community, since people aren't flooding in, but hopefully soon people will be flooding in. And I just want to build a community of like-minded people that want to grow on YouTube and build a business out of it, because I'm not 15 years old, so business is the way to go. You have to build a business if you're on YouTube. Getting monetized is a great stepping stone, but it's not the goal. The goal is not that. Even though right now that's what I'm focused on, further down the line there are some things that are going to change, obviously, and I don't know how, but they are going to change. And that's another thing that's interesting in building a YouTube channel, is you have to be able to be flexible and change the things that are going on, because as I said, I don't know what my next video is going to be about. I don't know how my business is going to, or what my business even is going to be. And it also comes down to having a mission. Every day I know I need to work on this next video, because posting 3 videos a week is not something that's easy. It's not something that just comes and is just so simple that I just turn the camera on and I start filming. Even though it might sound like this, it's just the way, like, you actually have to put in the work. There's no way around it. Even though my edits are very simple, even though I hardly cut out anything, or I will one time in this video because my mic went weird, but that's it. There's no other things that are editing wise, but there's still a huge amount of work that goes into it. And it's not going to be overwhelming like these people that are building huge edits, but I don't want to do that. That's not me. I'm not interested in doing that. And I don't like those videos where there's so much stuff going on, and I've talked about this in the past, but having those big edits just aren't interesting to me. I want to, when I watch YouTube videos, I want them to be like this, and this is what I'm aspiring to do, is having one take videos. And most of my videos are one take. None of my videos are scripted. Sometimes I have a few points, but my videos are not scripted, and I don't want them to be, because I'm not a presenter. I want to build a connection, as I said. And I know there's a potential, because when you start doing your research, you find more channels that are a bit more about like what I want my channel to look like, and you realize that there's a huge potential in that, and you just have to do this kind of same thing, even though it's going to be your twist, but more simple channels, more channels that are just talking directly to you, the person that's watching, and not trying to trick you into watching until the end, even though it would be amazing if you did. And if you did, then tell me in the comments, because I would really appreciate it. With that being said, I have some other videos that are showing up on the screen probably right now, and you should watch them right now.